Yeah, a lot of stuff coming out, man.
You good?
Where the fuck you? Oh, okay, there you go. Alright. So kick it off, huh? You got it?
Yes.
It's rolling?
Yeah.
Hey. You need this?
Wasn't it like a piece at one time?
Oh, yeah. You might got their microphone on. Come on.
Man, we right in the scene.
Perfect.
I got serious. Hard to see the screen. You ready for me, Elder?
Go ahead, kick it off.
You ready there, brother? Shalom, shalom. First off, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all the brothers preaching this truth, we want to say shalom. We're the brothers of GMS Chicago coming back at you again with another lesson this weekend. We're out in the street. Go ahead, Elder.
So give me 2 Corinthians chapter, I think 2 verse 9. Do not hear it of Satan advice. 2 and 11. Yeah, 2 and 11. Sorry, so anything with the truth coming out, darkness to cast off his mouth. I'm talking about Isaiah. Oh yeah. Yeah, give it Isaiah 25. Yeah, Isaiah 25. Anything with the truth being uncovered. All right, because all this week have been controversial, man. With we've been going on for like 2 weeks with Ye. All right, so now it's Kyrie Irving, man. Right, we need his Jake. Yeah, he's Jewish. As far as I know, his father Jewish. His mom is Gad. I believe the Suda Lakota. That group, man. All right, because he recently put up an image on one of the sites. It was Hebrew to Negroes, man. And everybody was just jumping on, that's anti-Semitic. Anti-Semitic, that video, that book is anti-Semitic. But what's the title? Hebrews to Negroes. What is a Hebrew? All right. Matter of fact, let's get Genesis. What the word Hebrew originally came from.
Hebrew.
Huh?
Hebrew.
Abar. Which means what?
Past.
From the past, correct? All right. So his son held on to the ancient language, Lashon Kadash, the holy tongue. All right, Hebrew from the past, man. That's what it seems right here. Let me see. Verse 6. All right, so the children of Shem, Elam, Asher, and Ephraim loved and Aram. Ephraim is where we come from. All right. Ephraim begat Selah. Selah. Demons, man. Hold on, make the demons pass back. Somebody get on the phone of Semite or Shemitic. The Semite is just another way of saying Shum.
What you need?
The definition is Semitic.
Semitic.
Yeah. All right. Because that anti-Semitic false narratives is in a red Corvette and it crashed into the Golden Wall, man. All right, so you can't use that smokescreen anymore.
That's to hide they lie. That's to hide the lie. They don't want you talking nothing about the truth. If you say anything that could trigger who they really are not, anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic. That's a smokescreen. But now it's smokescreen, the anti-Semitic narrative person is in a red Corvette and crashed into the Golden Wall. That Golden Wall is the truth, man. All right? So I'm going to keep reading right here in verse 24. And Ephraim begat Selah. Selah begat Eber, which is Ibar. But the word Hebrew comes from Ibar means from the past. And unto Eber were born two sons. The name one Peleg, for his days where the earth divided, his brother named Shokan. All right, now if you read down further, if Jopacan begat Amadeh, I'm going to skip all the way down. All right, where is that? Let's see. And these are the families of the sons of Noah after a generation in a nation by these with the nation divided. All right, so that's where we come from, man. Eber. That's our bloodline, the nation of Israel, man. Eber, Shem, Eber, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Israel, man. So how could it be anti-Semitic? With video, the book said from Hebrews to Negroes, meaning originally those so-called Negroes was of a Hebraic stock, and Shemitic stock. All right, go ahead.
This is dictionary.com. Semitic says relating to or denoting a family of languages that include Hebrew, Arabic.
No, but Ishmaelite dialect of Arbar. All right, go ahead.
And Aramaic.
And Arabic, another dialect of Hebrew. That's all it is.
And certain ancient languages such as Phoenician and Akkadian, constituting the main subgroup of the Afro-Asiatic family.
When it said Afro-Asiatic, meaning a melanated people, the people of Shemitic stock was melanated except for Esau. All right, and they let this pass. Oh shit. Go ahead.
It's like let me sit back to the bar here.
All right, go ahead. Let that pass. It's a nice day. It's Thursday.
It's also that wicked shit.
Yeah, wicked stuff. All right.
This is the Edelman online dictionary.com. Semite, the noun, a Jew, Arab, Assyrian, or Armenian. Which is even deeper than that.
Yeah.
Because you also have Persians that are also a part of the line of
Elam.
Yep, which is Elam.
Yep.
You know, so how can you be anti what you are? You
Right.
know? But it says refers to the Semitic language group, which goes back to what the brother just said, the Phoenician language, which goes back to Hebrew.
Paleo-Hebrew.
All right.
Yep.
Back formation from Semitic, or else from French Semite, the modern Latin Semita, the late Latin Sem, Greek Sem, which the original word that it's going to say is Shem, which that word there is supposed to be in the Hebrew Shem. You know, so you have several different nations that came out of the name Shem. The original name is Shem. It's not Sem. But you have many different nations that came out of the Semitic lineage, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
One of the three sons of Noah, regarded as the ancestor of the Semites, which we know who took on the heritage of Semites, is Jacob. You know, when you see those hieroglyphics on the walls, and they'll say the Semites. Well, why did the Hamites call us Hebrews? Because they didn't come out of Eber. They came out of Ham. So that's the reason why they refer to the Jews as Hebrews. Or that we refer to us as Shemites because they came out of Ham. That was a whole different lineage. But you have several different nations, such as Esau, Edom, that came out of the lineage Shem, man, which are different races. So it's not just something that lays on the Jews. Even though those people that
Jewish.
They
Jewish. We Jewish.
I know. Yeah. I'm talking about like it's not something that just lays on even us. You know. But they use that to just back themselves up to say that okay, that's hatred against us Jewish people. And then if we go to prove that they're not who they say they are, then what does that matter? That's still anti-Semitism.
No, it ain't anti-Semitic. It's anti-Edomite. Now we could be that. We could be anti-Edomite, but we can't be anti-Semitic.
And the reason why it would be such is because they have prospered in lies.
Yep.
You know, all we're doing is bringing out truth, and we don't have to use their so-called hate speech. But to somebody who tells lies, truth is hate speech because it's bringing down their whole agendas and everything that their strongholds and everything that they built. Actually, that's in the scriptures. If we can get that real quick,
It's
Corinthians 10 and 4. 2 Corinthians, I believe.
10 and 4?
Yeah. 10 and 4, 10 and 5.
Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare.
Yep.
This is 2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
Scream.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
So we're not talking about like when Kanye even said it himself. You know, forget him. But as far as the truth he was bringing out, it was truth.
Right.
All right. When he talked about going DEFCON 3, obviously he wasn't talking about killing anybody.
Right.
He wasn't talking about bringing out any type of hatred. He said, I'm going to bring out the fucking facts.
They know that.
But they used everything that he said against him. But it's the truth.
But
Yeah.
it's backfired on.
Yep. For
All
the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
Come.
but they are what?
But mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
Because you can't refute this. Everything that you had was not meant to stand because it was backed by a lie.
That's
and
right.
lies have an expiration date.
Yep. Yep. They have an expiration date, man.
Verse 5.
Go ahead.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
Which all the imaginations that Esau Edom has
False
built
narrative.
is a false narrative, and it's been built up in a way. It's like
No, go ahead.
No,
the
that's
spirit
kinda-
on. The
no,
spirit
that's
held
just-
on you. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Nah,
Hey, it's hot, brother. Keep going. Keep
Come.
going. Keep going.
no,
Keep going.
cut.
Keep going. Keep going.
All right.
Take a deep breath. Keep going.
No, it's not slocky.
Keep
Every
going.
kind.
Go ahead.
Everything that Esau has built up is ass backwards in the society. Kind.
Run in the spirit. That's all.
That's
Keep
what's
going.
up. Let it out.
Let it out, bro.
Let it out.
Let it
I
out.
let it out the other night.
Get it out, man.
What's talking
class.
about? It ain't got nothing to do with this. Slocky. But no,
Oh.
everything that Esau has built up in the society is ass backwards. So much that he's promoted that that mindset within people, man. That okay, well, he's pretty much, if he is the chosen people, and he's basically putting a narrative out there that he's better than us. All right, and he's basically putting out a godly narrative. Everybody's followed that, man.
Don't he always show that in his movies? In the laws he write, the way he gets that he's better than us. He tell us that every day, man. In school, in those history books, he better than us. He always have you go to Sunday school, you look up, like I said, Joel 9:24. They cover the faces of the judges, man. He always paint our forefathers, Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, his 12 sons, and his 12 son descendants as a pale people. As a pale people.
It's not his name, brother, but
Yeah. Who said it? It's
yeah, he had a really wimpy voice.
Yeah. All right, well, all right, so he always paint them as palm color, man. All right, Caucasian people. And then what? We learn about George Washington cut down the cherry tree. All right, George Washington's wife knitted the American flag and stuff. They came up with the red, white, and blue. Actually, they got that from us. The Constitution, where they actually got from the Bible. They also got it from Gad, but Gad originally knew the Bible. All right, so they come from us, man. And they glorify themselves and shit. They said, "Oh, you just a bunch of slaves in Africa swinging from trees." And also, you Native American, you're a bunch of savages with spears and stuff, living in teepees. That's all y'all about. Y'all ain't contributing nothing to history. We contribute to history. They glorify themselves, man. And lies and stuff. All right? Really, if it wasn't for the Moors, which are Israelites, they wouldn't be able to come to the Americas, man, and set up and stuff like that, man. All right? Everything they know, they got it from the Moors, which are the Israelites. They got it from the so-called Native Americans that traveled Gad. They got it from Judah, so-called Negroes, because a lot of Judites were agriculturists, scientists, metalsmith workers, kings, princesses, princesses, clerics, bricklayers, every professional from A to Z, man. They just didn't pick up a bunch of dumb Negroes, man.
Yeah, our people had a clean way of living,
Right.
which is where the Ottoman Empire had adopted that way of living, man.
Right.
You know, because as far as you know, if you want to use that word convert, or
Right.
somebody who would who would adopt you, that word that you would use, adopt, in today's society. They actually took hold of somebody else's culture and customs once upon a time ago, you know, and that's written in the book of Maccabees that proved that, man.
Yeah.
You know, you had it start then, and you also had it start in the Ottoman Empire, where they had remembered those, such customs of the Jews, and they had took hold of those things, man.
Right.
It never said that we would go back to our land in a Balfour Declaration, man. It spoke about how we would go back into our land. It would say that the Lord would actually come back here and get us. And then once we've been restored to our land, the whole earth would be in peace.
All right, somebody get Deuteronomy 28, 45, 46 right quick, man. Because that's another thing you people don't read. You just go along with their narrative. Oh, they anti-Semitic. Y'all jump, oh, that's anti-Semitic, man. All right, because you've been brainwashed, you've been conditioned to accept what they say, man. Everything they say is gold, man. All right, hey, somebody get that in Ecclesiastes chapter 13. Everybody start their words to the cloud.
Yeah, they exalt their words to the
Yeah, get that in the pocket.
So I'll leave that.
Ecclesiastes 13.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee.
And pursue thee, go ahead.
And overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Go ahead.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
And that's how you tell who the Israelites are, regardless what they look like. Yes, the nation of Israel originally was a melanated people like us today. All right, but our people been scattered over the earth, man. All right, and the Most High sent a prophecy that he should bring them from among nations, man. Israelites looking like different nations, so we ain't no damn black Hebrew Israelites. Another point I'm bringing it out is that's how you find out who the true Israel are, because those people, the little hats or their Levant area, they don't fit those prophecies, man. Right? And that's why the book said from Hebrews to Negroes, man. Because the book is basically referring to the Bible or what happened to the original Israelites, man. What happened to the true Israelites, and what state of condition, and what happened to the Israelites, how they fallen from a mighty nation into a low state, man. That's what the video in the Hebrew book, from Hebrews to Negroes, a people of Shemitic stock. The people of Shemitic stock. All right, and what happened to them? Who are they? Where they are? How do you identify it? All right, so please, man, say that anti-Semitic big bullshit, man. It drove in a red Corvette and crashed into the Golden Wall.
That's their way of labeling you so they can enact their laws against you.
Right, and that law ain't gonna do shit, man.
Oh, what's that? Slide.
Go ahead.
But Revelation 12 and 10, they
Q's that day and night.
Yeah, categorize.
Yeah, keep that on that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you know, he does that so that he's gonna discredit certain books,
right,
as well as those people. That's the reason why he does that,
right?
You know, no matter what, because it's a difference between us just saying it, because we're so-called not really well known, nor do we have the most power and money. But if it's one of his that he's inducted into his inner circles, you know, like that has the platform and things like that, what does he do? He makes them look crazy, or he says they're full of hatred.
What they call Kanye, he crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody go along with it, man.
Because it's to discredit the things that they're saying. Yep. You know, so much that even what did Michael Rappaport, he's been telling on them. You know,
it's 2/3.
Yeah. He's been spilling out certain things he shouldn't say. Because the first thing he said when Kanye said, then he says he's talking about, well, I'm just trying to prove who the real Jews are. Why does that matter? Meaning that you know that the people that claim that they're the Jews today, they're not the real Jews, man.
You a hypocrite, Michael, because you ate chitlins this past November of last year. You was on the show, Winnie Show, eating some damn chitlins, man.
God.
Going the fuck off, you 2/3 nigga, man.
Can I back up?
All right. Go ahead.
Quick? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13 and 23. When a rich man speak, every man hold his tongue, and what he saith, they exalt it to the clouds.
Right.
But if
go ahead.
But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this nigga, man?
God.
Who the fuck these bunch of niggas and spicks and engines for this dirty ass ghetto and shit? Who the fuck is they? What credentials do they have?
Hey, but even going into that, you know, hey, now people are truly without excuse. Because it's not just us saying these things. Now even the people that we've been telling you have sold out to this man are even saying these things, man. So, hey, it's just like back in the ancient world. What did Howard Shaw say? He said, John came not drinking, you know. No, he came not drinking, yet they despise him the same.
Right.
But they said to the Son of Man, behold a man gluttonous and a wine bibber.
Right.
So it's really damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Just an excuse to not to listen to him.
Con.
Yeah,
If I
go
may,
ahead.
real quick, Elder, I think these celebrities, I speak as a man, they see their oppressor losing it. They see their kingdom circling the drain.
Right.
So what Kanye is trying to do now, he like, well, I was over here, now I'm gonna step over
But
here.
he trapped.
Yeah.
He trapped. But see, that's not Kanye. Kanye not set up to bring the truth out.
Cut.
All right, we're set up. Start with the elders, Great Millstone, New York, man, and us and other camps that teach like them, man. That teach like us, man. We're set up to tell the truth about this devil, expose him, and to spiritually bring him down, man. By prophesying, man. They not set up. Right, they trapped, man. They slaves, man. Cause if Kanye really about that, if Kanye, Kyrie Irving, and the rest of them, if they were really about that, they would denounce them. And they don't got to do it on TV. They would denounce them, turn to the east, call on Yahweh about you, I was shy, repent
Right.
from their sins, and they report directly to Great Millstone.
Cut,
And
that's
learn,
exactly
taking
what-
notes.
yeah, cut.
And we
they
done
will-
had they back.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
they took away your blood. Okay, we got you.
We got- yeah,
we got a
cut.
place to live in. Okay, I'll stay here. Oh, we got a job for you.
Cut.
Yeah.
You seek out the truth.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stand on a platform and start talking about some stuff you barely know anything about.
Right.
You're gonna be contrite in your heart, and you're gonna be like, let me find these brothers that know the truth, and you're gonna try to get with them
Yeah.
Because he'll say, I
to
got
be corrected.
Right. He'll be like, I got a platform, so let me use my platform. Like you said, Kanye would have had a garment, man.
Yeah.
Immediately.
He be out here with us.
Yes.
He
Cut.
was out here taking notes, everything, man.
Controlled opposition, man.
Yeah, okay. Hey, okay, we got your back, Kanye. You come stay with us, man. Yeah, come on, man.
He playing this role in the movie, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
But that road, but what Esau will make it so cold, man.
Famine of the word.
Just like how Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart, man. He's making Esau doing that. The Most High put the spirit to have Esau tell Kanye to do this, and it's backfiring him, man. Like it says Psalms 64 and 8.
That's the spirit. I was
Just
just
bring that
about to
out.
get
Bring that out.
Because when you know, remember Jake, ye are like your father, the devil, man.
Right.
So, hey, Kanye, he's just like them.
Yeah.
You know.
When he built that city, Ye City.
Yeah.
How you think gonna get the S at the Ye City? You don't get that. Beep, beep.
That shit is foul. When he
Yep.
talking about he trying to build that.
Right.
This is Psalms 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Uh-huh.
And it's their own tongue. That goes. Kanye. He made a pact with
And
the
Esau,
devil, man.
and Esau told Kanye to do that, but it's
Right.
backfiring on him.
Kind.
Cause guess what? It's coming up another thing that's that this economy gonna crash,
Kind.
and they changed it to the electronic currency.
Yeah.
Also, that America's going to World War III,
Kind.
and also that Vaseline is not effective,
Kind.
and it's garbage. And a lot of people found out that Vaseline is no good. It don't protect you from any pathogens that come into your body, man. It's a cover up for that also.
Another major thing too. You got diesel getting ready to run dry in America.
They're covering that up too.
And you got all the rivers drying up.
All the
Mississippi
rivers
River,
drying
man.
up. Yep.
It's a wrap for this place.
Which they probably doing it with the heart machine.
Con.
But over to the Most High doing it.
The military
Yeah.
are making reports on it. They know about all these rivers drying up in the United States as well.
Yep.
Wow. I know somebody in the military that told me.
Yep.
So the Lord is making all these things happen.
Well,
Whether,
so he's controlled the whole thing.
Yeah. Hey, and it's all wrapping up via what? Us first the fall of the way came. Now this man of sin is being revealed, man.
Yep.
Lord, that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, which that happened, proving that we are who we say we are, because we forgot who we were.
Yep.
And then that man of sin be revealed. So the more it keeps on coming out that we are the real Israelites, that Esau,
Right.
Edom are starting with those little hats and the rest of these red people you see walking around,
Right.
man.
We forgot who we were. Somebody get Baruch chapter 2 verse 30, Jeremiah 17 verse 4. Like right quick. Yeah.
you want the group to come out now?
Yeah, Baruch 2:30.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30.
Uh-huh.
For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember
They
themselves.
should remember themselves. And what do those you wish people always say? What they always brag to us? you ain't the true. You not Jewish. Even though they're correct, we're not Jewish. We're the original Jews. We're the Israelites. All right. We have our tradition. Stuff. My father bloodline never been cut off and da. You just expose yourself.
Yeah. Cut your own
You just disqualify yourself as an Israelite. Because it says the children of Israel, the Israelites shall forget themselves. They say they should remember themselves. In order to remember yourself, you had to forget it before.
How can they be the lost sheep if they always know who they were?
Right. Nigga, you ain't lost. But then you want to get married. That's anti-Semitic. That's anti-Semitic. You can't get your way. Because the truth, you can't fight this truth, man. All right? Let me read this right here. First Chronicles, chapter 1, verse 24. Shem, Arphaxad, Selah, Eber, Peleg, Reuel, Sarah, Nahor, Terah, Abraham, the same as Abraham, the sons of Abraham, Isaac and Ishmael. All right? And who's Isaac is what? The forefather of Jacob. Jacob is the name to Israel, which is Yashar'Allah, he prince of power. He's a progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. So this is the book saying Hebrews to Negroes. How the hell is that anti-Semitic? This Bible is a Shemitic book about Shemitic people. We're proclaiming and showing and proving that we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. So how the fuck is that anti-Semitic, man? We are Semitic, man.
Yeah,
Cut the bullshit, man. All right, Esau, you gotta show your horns, man. That good guy image over with and shit, man. And you dragging your foot where you think you dragging your foot. All right? Cause guess what? You know your red ass gonna go into slavery, man. Ain't no left side out of it, ain't going no right side, ain't going no up, it ain't going no down, man. Your ass going to slavery, man. The real children of Israel is getting their birthright back, man. Rightfully so, man. We come back on top, man.
That's right.
All right? And you going to slavery, and then after you serve slavery 1,000 years, man, you're gonna be incinerated, man. That's the way, that's the way the world, like used to tell us during the same college day, hey, it's a white man's world, boy, it's the way to go. Hey, man, it's an Israelite world, man. That's the way to crumble, red boy. All right? Go ahead.
All right, this is Jeremiah 17:4. It says, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
Right. And then fucking vocab alone talk about the heritage being the land. How the fuck the land discontinue? You're still over there, man. You fucking idiot. The land don't got no man for itself. The land is made out of soil. You plant in the soil, you got plants and etc., man.
Well, no, on a certain scale, he would be right, because the inheritance is the land. But that doesn't talk about just your heritage. An inheritance, it would be a land. Just like an inheritance could be money, because we did inherit that land. You know, but as far as your heritage, that goes for all your customs and your culture.
Customs, everything, man. So, you know, cut the bullshit out, man. You're Edom, you're Adawam, the red nation. Cause you love flying that damn eagle, and you just like that eagle. You got a big ass, proud ass ego, man. Proud as fuck. That don't fit Israel in the scriptures, man. Of being extremely proud, got a big ass ego and this and that, man.
The eagle's a filthy bird too, man.
Yeah, it's a filthy bird. You a bunch of filthy ass people, man. And you don't keep not one law. And go get that in Psalm chapter 50, man. Cause they the one walking around saying they us, or they white, they Christian nation, and they not doing anything that's in this book, man. Go ahead.
It's 1,000 ways to prove that they are not who they say they are.
And we ain't gotta go back color. We just go back to the prophecies.
Yeah.
In history. Go ahead.
And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Right.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
And just like the elder Malcolm always bring up, you look up chattel slavery or yoke of iron, who pops on the picture? Us.
Yeah.
They'll never pop on the picture. So, something wrong, man. The glove is not fit, like OJ said. The glove not fit, man. You're not getting acquitted, Esau.
Math ain't mathing.
Right? The math. What did he say?
The math ain't mathing.
The math ain't mathing. And the word math from the Hebrew word mouth means truth, man. So somebody math fucked up. It ain't us. Because everything we bring out is adding up, it's equaling, it's multiplying.
This the schematic and this the blueprint. We can go back.
We can go back
to the source.
To the source.
I got something.
Go ahead.
All right, so in the previous scripture it says, I will cause thee to serve thine enemies, right? This is Daniel 9 and 12, further proof on who the Israelites really are.
Right.
And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil, for under the whole heaven have not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
Was this captivity an evil thing?
It was an evil thing.
How they get this country? They slaughtered our Gadite brothers, man.
90 to 120 million.
Yup. And enslaved. Go ahead, keep going.
90 to 120 million estimate for the transcontinental slave trade. That's not counting the so-called Northern Kingdom that was already in America.
Yep.
That's not counting the Spanish Inquisition.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. That's anti-Semitic. All that's anti-Semitic, man. Anti-Semitic, when you come conquer land, Mexico, the tribe of Issachar, and call them strangers, all right, and kill them, murder them, enslave them, and still got them in slavery, make them strangers in their own land, and you lock them up and slave them again for coming back forth between their lands and stuff. That's anti-Semitic, man.
Yeah, and they say what, 6 million? You know, the number
the magical 6
the
number.
Contrived number that they came up with. Right.
What
that doesn't compare to this scripture.
Right.
What they do, they say they show their little thing on their hand, their little tattoo and all that. And if you go by that, where's the one with 6 million tattoo, like the 6 million or the 5 millionth one and what have you? You never see that.
Right,
it's always
we never got that number.
Nah, it's always like a 3-digit.
Like you said, they math not adding
Yeah.
up.
It's always like a 5-digit number. I haven't even seen them with a.
It's not computed.
Yeah, it's not, man.
When they went to the chambers, they said they didn't find a certain chemical that they said was used. So it's a bunch of false narratives.
They check. Just go to the Holocaust Museum.
God.
Hey man, fuck that museum, man.
God.
Hey, what about the millions of Israelites that you gathered from Spain, Portugal, and West Africa that died on his way here, and also the millions of Israelites that was over here in America, the Northern Kingdom, the indigenous people of America, the so-called Native Americans, how you slaughter them and slay them here and transfer them overseas, all right? And the ones that died going over to the old world, man. And the charts, it was so much blood, man, that the charts today still follow that trail, man. Hey, that eclipsed the 6 million, man.
Yeah, God.
And
all right.
Just
Go
like
ahead.
the sub-Saharan slave trade.
The fraudulent 6 million. All right, go ahead.
Just like the sub-Saharan slave trade, that as well too.
That as well too. Ishmael, man. You got the sub-Saharan slave trade. You got the Atlantic slave trade. You got the Trans-Pacific slave trade, which you brought over from the Philippines, the Philippines, Malaysia, and all the areas, the so-called Negritos. Negritos mean small Negroes, and the Moros from Philippines, man. That's not talked about, man. And some of our people from the islands, and the Pacific Islands and stuff. Those jakes, those speckled birds and stuff, brought over here to the Americas, man.
That sounds like a great evil, Elder.
That's a great evil.
That's a great evil.
That's a great evil, man.
Great evil.
And you did the same thing. America did the same thing over the Philippines, man. And you other nations, you had your part in that crime, man. You accomplice to the crime. Yeah, man. All right, bring out what y'all want to bring out.
Okay, I had, you had still wanted that Psalms 50?
Yeah. They run to that all the time. Go ahead.
The book of Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou do to declare my statutes,
Right.
or that should take my covenant in thy mouth.
We're the Jews.
Yeah.
That's anti-Semitic. Jewish. They
Yeah.
program so much to say Jewish. They look in the Bible, it'll say Israel, they say Jewish people. And then they say the holy name. They don't say the holy name because it's dreadful to them.
Come.
Hashem. They're just saying the name. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, man.
Come.
And it reads, and all the scriptures say, exalt his name, praise his name. So that's a down line talk. You can't say his name.
Yeah.
If you're the real children of Israel, you be going by the law, statutes, commandments, and you be praising and exalting his name.
Okay.
What you're not doing. And that's why America today is a bitch, a pile of shit, man. Because you done ran to the ground with all your unrighteousness a lot. Damn, I'll touch your port there. All right? That's why America's down to cuss, because you ain't those people, man. It's just like me saying, hey, I'm the greatest dancer in the world, salsa dancing and shit. And I'm doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This ain't no goddamn salsa.
Nah.
Calling yourself Christian and white people. I was looking at last night. My mom on TV, man. My mom like looking at old shows. Dude had his rifle on, talking about he gonna let the doctor see his wife and shit because he a doctor and this and that. And they just quote, Esau just quote scripture. I'm like, yo, this book, I think my son's pick that ain't don't got shit to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how they project themselves as what? The people of the book. Upright people, man. You're not just the upright seed, man. We are, man.
Right.
Yeah, we are Yeshua. Either one of them. You know, we are the upright people, man.
And because you got the president swearing on this Bible. When you go to court, they make you put your hand on
You
this
don't
Bible.
supposed to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they do everything opposite.
Right.
I got something.
Go ahead.
Revelations 2:9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty,
Right.
but thou art rich.
Uh-huh.
And I know the blasphemy, that horrible lie,
Uh-huh.
of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Now, originally they were talking about our people during the dark ages because our people was being wicked as fuck, man. But they also applied to them today, man. Because they the one who going around saying they are the Jews. A Jew is one for the tribe of Judah or one for the southern kingdom consists of Judah and Benjamin and Levi. Where the hell are the rest of the 9 tribes? Where's Issachar? Where's Ephraim? Where's Manasseh? All right? Where's Gad? Where's Reuben? Where's Naphtali? Where's Zebulon at, man? Where are they? Oh, they got the token ones, the Cushites, the Ethiopians. The Ethiopians, they token Negroes. Oh, that's the tribe of Dan. But where the hell the rest of the tribes at, man? You can't provide the evidence, man. Because you're not those people, man. Because it's in the scriptures that the children of Israel, Isaiah 2, the whole children of Israel, no, Isaiah 14, it said the house of Israel to return to that land, man. 3 tribes just don't make up the house of Israel, man. So like you said, your math is not, the math is not adding up, Esau. Did Jacob had 12 sons?
12.
He just said he had 3?
12.
12?
Missing 9.
Somebody can't count.
Somebody can't count.
All right. But anyway, man, somebody get on the Obadiah Alliance recognize the evil as Jews. That's probably gonna be anti-Semitic, man. No, it's in a, look on your phone. It's a council. It's a rabbinical council in Miami, Florida, and it recognized the Igbo as Jews.
Oh, I think I saw it.
Yeah, because 6% of so-called African Americans are Igbo, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And then you got the Yoruba, they related to the Igbo.
Ashanti tribe.
Ashanti, that's Ghana, yeah, man.
Ghana, yeah.
Like somebody get that out. They recognize them as
Bantu.
yeah, Bantus, man. And the Bantu language is Lachwan Kodash, man. Some of it's exactly the same Lachwan Kodash words we say. Bring it out. Go ahead. Did you find it?
No,
Obadiah. It's like OBADAYAH Alliance recognized Igbo as Jews. Obadiah, OBA,
Yeah.
No, it's the Y.
Oh.
Yeah, put a Y instead of I. Y'all be your sisters while y'all be looking for that. Y. Alliance.
And this is Ezekiel 35,
Evo. Oh, put that. Yep, perfect.
15, and 14. It says, "Thus saith the Most High, when the whole world rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord." All right? So there you go, man. They rejoiced in taking over our inheritance. What do they say? They oppress a man in his inheritance. That's talking about us. All right? They took okay, the land, that's a part of the inheritance.
No.
The culture, that's a part of the inheritance, okay? They liken themselves to, we read the Proverbs, we read the Torah, even though they don't acknowledge that Yahweh Shai is the Messiah. All right, a lot of them, what do they call, Orthodox. All right, but they take away and they oppress a man in his inheritance.
Hey, show that to the camera.
That's why they put pork in everything too. They got kosher pork.
Yeah. And then, like, hold it. Yeah.
You gonna start asking for a meatball sandwich?
Hey,
It's gonna be porky.
It's gonna be pork.
yo, hey, Shabbat, before you read that, somebody get Psalms 85 and 11.
They do got they got the other
Hold it.
style, but
I
they
got
hard to find.
All right, go ahead.
You want it out now?
Yeah, bring that
Psalms 85 and 11.
out.
Truth shall spring out of the earth,
Right.
and righteousness shall look down from heaven.
And that's what's going on, man. Truth is springing out the earth, man. Who the real Israelites are, who the Edomites are, and World War III on the brink, and this place may come to the end, man. And there's no remedy, there's no healing for Babylon, man. That's the truth that's springing out. It's just like they try to, you know, in cartoon, the plumb, the pipes start busting, the water shit. That's how you look, Esau. You look silly as hell, man. You sloppy. And you drowning in this truth, man. Ain't shit you do about it, man. All right, go ahead, read that.
All right, this is an article from LinkedIn.
And which is not our site.
Right.
We don't own Link, y'all. Wish we did. All that money. Go ahead.
The title reads, Jewish Rabbinite rules Igabos are Israelites.
Ebos, and this is the Sephardic and Moroccan Jews recognize Ebos as Israelites. Go ahead.
On the 14th day of January 2022, 12 Shebat 5782, the Jewish Rabbinite of the Obadiah Alliance, Dayan Jacob de Olivia, Dayan Eliezer Tabar, Dayan Yahanatan, Elazar Damata, Rabbi Hananiah, Cohen, and Rabbi Hayam, Obadiah, ruled that the Igabos of Nigeria,
That the Ebos are what?
the Igabos of Nigeria are descendants of ancient Israelites.
Oh! And 6% of so-called African Americans are Igbo descent, and there's rabbinical court in Miami, Florida, and it's legit. So every what they say goes.
Wait a minute. This is anti-Semitism what he's doing.
If this anti-Semitic, these Jews bring it out. And the brothers are original Jews. Sephardic and the Moroccans, those the real Jews, man. Some of them are.
Yeah.
All right? So you got a few tares among them. All right? But there you go, man. Here they go. A legit rabbinical court recognized the Igbo as Jews. And you got a lot of Igbo descendants, 6% Igbo descendants, probably more than that. Because we used to like to cut down the numbers.
Yeah.
All right? You got Igbo descent here in North America, you got Igbo descent in the Caribbean islands, wherever to go. And then also the Igbo is related to Yoruba people, the same people.
And
Just
this,
different, right?
in this title it says rules. So like you said, that's a
Rule. Let's
Yeah, slam the
hammer
gavel.
down,
Yeah.
man. How the fuck is, so Kanye is right, man. How can he be anti-Semitic when he is Semitic and they recognize in the rabbinical court, recognize the Igbo
Screenshot this.
as Jews?
Send me that article, bro.
Yeah. Done.
This was back in February. So you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, you celebrities, you got Vivica Fox, Horace ass coming out. She a slut. unruly slut.
What's your second?
She was talking shit against Kanye. Basically, called against the truth.
Old
You
face.
got Vivica Fox.
Old face ass.
Old face ass. Bulldog. The Georgia Bulldog.
She got all kind of like.
Right.
It's a fucking plastic surgery. You didn't even say that.
Right. That's fucked up. Plastic surgery meant to say your ass and say that. Hell no. Hey. And then you had Roland Martin with this Alpha Phi Alpha ass, man. All right, talking
Covenant with
shit.
the heathen.
Yeah, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to say nothing about Kanye and this and that. No, he probably won't say nothing because he knew we gonna come get his ass.
That's how you got a platform.
All right.
He made
He's
a covenant
Boulay.
with the heathen a long
Yeah, he's
time ago.
Boulay, man.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Same spirits back then.
They said rabbinical court recognized Igbo as Jews, and 60% of Jake is Igbo. The Yoruba same people. So Kanye can't be anti-Semitic when the rabbinical court recognized the Igbo as Jews and their descendants as Jews. Here's the lights. Here go the book right here, The Color of Jews. All right, here go this Rabbi Capus Fune. I'm just gonna read what he say. Page 39. From the black Jews' perspective, Christianity was not the religion of choice for the greater majority of African Americans, particularly whose ancestors had anything to do with the Middle Passage slave trade. I'm just gonna skip right here. It says, and so for black Jews, it seemed impossible. The connection with Africa is that many of the African people who were transported through the Middle Passage to the Western Hemisphere, where he bred stock from the Ashanti and the Igbo of West Africa, who had distinct connections with Judaism in their past. Now, we'll deal with Jews. They're talking about the law, statute, commandment, and customs. And the rabbinical court just recognized the Igbo as Jews. Because you look up the Igbo, man, all their customs, ancient customs, go back to Israel, man.
Okay.
They don't eat unclean meats. They don't do none of that stuff.
Just like in Gad, man. That's why they killed the buffalo off, because they knew that Gad was following the law, statutes, and commandments of not eating animals that's already dead.
Right, man. They knew it, man.
I saw T.D. Jakes say he was an Igbo.
Yeah, he said he was an Igbo, man.
So he know the truth.
Oh, they know the truth. They know the truth, man.
They more of those get in when they fit in type of shake scene.
Right.
So then when it starts to pick up, that's when they may start saying something.
Yeah.
He said that too. He said the Igbos are like the Jews of West Africa.
Oh, yeah, it's in this book right
Yeah,
here.
he did say that.
Harry Kissinger.
No, T.D. Jakes.
T.D. Jakes. Oh, yeah, he did say that.
And then he'll go back to teaching that same bullshit.
Right.
He would say that just so he could blend in, so he could bring it back to that
Yeah,
grape juice
that-
drinking Christianity.
That sound shot.
And this is
Yep.
book, Igbo Israel, by O.D. Magulu. All right. This is an Igbo man himself. I'm read page 30.
got all the receipts.
Boy, what?
I'm read page 39.
That's right.
The Jews referred to these as kosher, akonized from their translation Hebrew word kasher, which means fit. The Igbo abstain from foods such as pigs, kite, raven, owl, or any kind of reptiles. The creatures within the environment are regarded as unclean animals, and huru aru, that's the Igbo language, that defile the individual, even if he as much touch them. The Igbo use bush as a gas or measure liquids as water and oil palm. All right? So all the receipts is coming out, man. All right? The proof.
Yeah.
It's in the put.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 25:7. It says, actually, I'm starting verse 6. And in this mountain shall the Lord Yahweh of hosts make unto all people a feast of fat things, and a feast of wines on the lees of fat things, full of marrow of wines on the lees of well refined. Going into the true government.
Yep.
It says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
All right, so I'm gonna go back here, page 36. The Igbo observe religious diet period as stated in Leviticus 11. These are clean and unclean animals, birds, insects, domesticated animals that have split hoof, completely divided.
Cloven-footed animals.
Yep, the choose to cud like cows and goats are normal Igbo livestock. Not until modern times that pasteurized milk consumed. The Igbo do not drink milk sourced from animals. They eat only fish with scales and fins. Also, they may eat, though rarely selective, insect like crickets or grasshoppers, as mentioned in Leviticus 11:23. When crawling creatures like snakes and lizards and other reptiles are killed, removed from the compound, the items used to kill them, using sticks are thrown away. Any items person uses are touched, disposed of. Leviticus 11, 31, 32. They are considered unclean, a root. All right. So why is they doing that, man? Because they are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right. Y'all go ahead and bring our scripture. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Deuteronomy 32 and 2. It says, my doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our power. He is the rock, his ways is perfect, for all his ways are judgment, a power of truth and without iniquity, just and right is he. All right, and like we're bringing out, man, our people have all of these different, what is it called? Our people have all these different ways which go back to the same biblical customs. All right, you read
Heritage.
about, the heritage, What? All right, you read about the Native Americans, they're the same way. They eat certain fish they don't eat. They don't eat certain things that die of themselves. All right, they don't deal with the women when they're on their cycle.
Yep, it says it in this book, man, with Elon and Quano, man.
Yep, Jacob is the former of all things.
Yep, here go page 70. This is a reasonable explanation for Igbo non-practical feasts like Passover, unleavened bread, trumpets. Even though the Igbo blows shofar, ram's horn festivals, the Day of Atonement tabernacles, the Igbo had traditional religious practices, some which faded on the van Christianity. They lost because they have plantation Christianity. All right, like the Feast of Trumpets, which represents the ingrate of the nation of Israel. And second Samuel, the day the rest commemorate with the trumpets blast sacrifice. The Igbo perform similar feasts, which boys from the age of 13, age 12, 13, you become a man, appear before the shrine where burnt offerings, sacrifices are made to the Creator and eat before the shrine. These festivals could not be observed without conscious and critical links of its practice to Jerusalem. A direct assimilation to other culture within a period of 3,000 years explains the dilution and reflection of Israelite religious culture practice amongst the Igbo. And this explains what I'm about to read next. Go ahead, you say something.
No, I'm tripping. He taking photographs, the little Moabite over there. But we are made a spectacle, man.
Right.
You know, that's another sign.
Yep.
You know?
Now it says that idolatry assimilation of the cultures within a period about 3 years explains the dilution reflection of Israelite religious culture practice among the Igbo. Before we read about the Passover. It said the Feast of Passover. This signifies the redemption of Israel from the bondage in Egypt. It involves slaying and eating a lamb, remembers the deliverance. The Igbo do not practice this. The Igbo do not practice, but has striking resemblance of ritual associated with often significance. The Igu Oro festival. Now you have to remember, they said all their traditions got diluted for 3,000 years among the heathens and stuff. It said animals are sacrificed commanded in Numbers 9:11. Though unleavened bread is not known to be made, the Igbo fondly eat bitter herbs and have a common funny eating type as bitter leaf soup, ofe and nubu, which pounded yam. The Igbo smear blood in their doorposts, trees, roadway, feet, hands, and earlobe, often to seal security for evil spirits. These go with prayers and declarations and pronouncement of the faith of those concerned. All right, so we got the receipts, man.
That's clear.
That's clear, man.
This is
Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings, shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. And this is how the Lord is doing that.
Yep.
By the declaration of truth. And it goes on to read, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Con.
Well, this is how the Lord is doing it. He's not doing it through an act of carnal works or us having the military, you know, or us propagating lies. This is all brought to you by truth.
By truth.
That we are who we say we are. The little hats are not the true people according to this Bible, all right? And that our God is going to return and redeem us. But then it goes on, for as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, it's talking about Yahweh Shai.
Yep, that stone.
The stone which the builders disallowed, man. You know, the same has become the head of the corner, man. And we as lively stones are part of that same court, man. A part of that same building, man. You know, we're fitly framed together, bringing out this same truth that Yahweh Shai brought out. The same truth that the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ brought out, man. All right? And it says, and that it break in pieces the iron, which is the Roman Empire, the brass, what was that, the Medo-Persian Empire, all right? The clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. There you go, man.
Yep.
Eventually, this truth was going to come out once again, man. That we were going to follow the practices that were of our ancestors. You know, seeing where we had fallen, and the repairing and the restoration through Yahweh Shai on how to get back.
Go ahead. To back you up on the truth. Yeah. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Yep. So, hey, that backs up what the elder was talking about, man.
Right.
You know, that's the reason why you got so much separation and division in the world now, because truth is being out there. Lies has been told so long, people don't like when you expose their lies. They like, okay, yeah, exactly. Now they want to fight. Yep. Okay, that's what Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, he's gonna do. You know, you bring the truth, he gonna say, all right, so what you gonna do about it?
Hey, just because something make you feel good don't mean it's the truth, man.
Okay.
That's right.
All right? Because that's what they go about. Oh, it makes me feel good. It must be the truth. No.
Preaching on them smooth things.
Yeah, smooth things and stuff.
Well, that's why you know that they weren't backed by strength, because once it's like somebody going around telling you that you're the best fighter in the world. You might have won a few amateur fights.
Yeah.
And you've been propagated with this lie in your head. You think you the biggest, baddest, toughest motherfucker around there. Then you actually get into you get engaged in a real fight, and you get your ass whooped. You might be mad at the people that was lying to you.
Hey, you know what, too? That's like him you telling that person, he take, go ahead, you can fight Mike Tyson. And in your spirit and soul, you know you ain't the best fighter.
You know they ain't ready. They know it. Look at all old Mike Tyson fights. You see him in the comment, they ask, hey, Mike Tyson, they be all like, yeah, I'm real confident. You can see in their face,
they constant
see that old shit. That old shit, they gonna get fucked up.
They saying they're confident, but they shaking their head no at the same time.
Hey, when they say, at least I get that money bag.
I'm confident.
Right.
Yeah.
Confident.
So it's when they it's just like these people walking up and down. These Edomites, when they see us, it's the same look when they get ready to fight Mike Tyson. Like, damn, those may be the people. Oh shit. You know, that's all you see on their face is the old shit moment.
The old shit moment, man.
I got something back at the elder for the many crowns.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelation. This is Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
And this is how the Lord is getting those many crowns, man. Also, this is going to manifest physically, you know, because we're talking about the things that the Lord is going to do. The so-called black man is going to return, and he's going to rule this earth, man, with his people.
And the thing is, Clay, is the fact that they fight over lies and to steal your shit, man.
Right.
To your resources out your land, man. That's what they fight. We fight for truth and faith, man.
Right.
Those many crowns are nations.
Yep. Read this, page 73, the same book. The Igbo observe, I'm gonna start this. This Igbo feast is done every 7 years. Until feasting for 7 days. Family display their livestock and crop produce in procession for a community assembly, actually where they are prepared to eat. It is clearly mentioned as commandment of God to Moses to Mount Sinai in Deuteronomy 25 verse 1 through 7. The Igbo observed Sabbath practice of using farmland for 6 years, left following the seventh, called Aku, which referred to as replenish of the rest. Exodus 23, 10, 11, Leviticus 23, 1 through 8, 25, verse 3, Deuteronomy 15, 1 through 11. The replenished land may have outgrowths of leftover crops, which are left for the poor and need to harvest. All debts are forgiven. The Igbo have resting days symbolic of Sabbath, even though they have a 4-day week. The sacred day not only different by town, but was particular to a deity, to a person or group was dedicated to. These deviation in religious practice reflect the prophecy of Deuteronomy 28:64 to the points influencing Israel's apostasy.
Can I make a point real quick?
Go ahead.
That's how you know that this is Satan's kingdom, man. Because what do this devil do? He sprays pesticides.
Yep.
And not knowing that if you gave the land a Sabbath, you would grow more. It would be more abundant, man. Just move around because there's room on earth.
Ammonia.
Yeah.
Okay, Esau put ammonia in the soil to help fertilize the soil. So they're putting poison in the soil. Yep, to help it to get more nitrogen in order to grow.
And what did they say about Cain? Just like if I may, it said the earth will not yield into the wicked man. And Cain had that same spirit of Esau, Edom, man. He was reincarnated into Esau.
Yep.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
No, go ahead.
Okay. It said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
So this proves that's another reason why they like to get away from the New Testament and deflect. But this is all part of the Old Testament.
Yep.
Because it was talking about us always falling away. Because Paul wasn't saying that, oh yeah, we just gonna be removed out of the land, because that was going on during his time. No, we was gonna utterly forget everything. The Lord's gonna take it away from us. So Paul knew today that we still ain't really truly came to that last day. This has to come first. And it's gonna be one day, but we're not gonna know who we are.
Right. Yep. And that's why Esau beat the shit out of us and beat the cussing out of us, because the cussings go back to ancient Israel. All right, let me read another one. Page 94. The evil elder, for the purpose of security from any spirit of death, will kill a fowl and spill the blood in a straight line across the entrance to the house or compound or homestead. All right? I'm going to skip down. Eating blood is forbidden, Leviticus 17:10-14. An evil land, while the sight of it causes uneasy excitement, because Jake don't like to see blood. All right? Sometimes contagious excitement is advised that any animal or bird killed must be thoroughly cleansed of blood before cooking or drill of it from the neck with a throat slash before roasting. I ain't got to read no more. I ain't got to read no more. That's it, man. The Rabbinical Council recognized the Igbo as Jews. 6% of so-called African Americans are Igbo descent, including Yoruba, the same people. We fit the prophecy in the Bible that it speaks of, man. All right, so there's no way out, man. You can't tap out, Esau. This is it for you, man. Like the song, this is it. This is it, man. You fucked up. You fucked up, man. You fucked up, and you gotta pay the consequences. You fucked up. All right, go ahead.
Some more on that. It said, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
So the end has to come with the falling away first. That's one thing, and then here's the other.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And that man of sin. Well, according to the Bible, that man of sin has to be somebody that is greatly wicked, right? So aside from the scriptures that we have, you know, well, who's the one going throughout the earth doing nothing but wickedness? Who has the ability and the power, as well as the revenue to be able to have control to do wickedness like that? Well, it only goes back to the so-called white man. Yeah. Or, you know what? Who is the top tribe of the so-called white man? Those who call themselves Jewish. Right. They are the top tribe, man. Yeah. But according to this, Esau Edom is the border of wickedness. When you go into that, it basically means the harbinger of wickedness. Yeah. Where wickedness pretty much just prevails from.
And even the Israelites, yeah, we fall away, but like the elder just brought out those examples, there was still some of the customs were still maintained. So you had certain Israelites who still knew that they were Israelites. Yeah. But as a whole, for all of us, we fell away.
Fell away, man.
Right? But like it says, that spirit bear witness. You know,
we ought to choose it. And today we don't eat blood in our meat. We cook our meat very well, and we don't count on the senses. We don't count ourselves on the senses.
Passover, Jubilee.
Yeah.
Every time they do the census, we be running from them.
Yeah.
Hey, some days don't eat pork.
And you know what?
They don't want to eat pork, man. It's in their spirit, man.
That's a sign of mercy from Yahweh Shem Yahushua too, man. Yeah. To leave that little remnant for us, man.
Look at our names, the children. Takiah.
Yeah.
Rukiah.
He called them ghetto names now.
Right. Mayakiah.
Yeah.
Malakia. All right. Shekinah. Chadea. All the names with Yah in it. Yah. All Yah in it. All those names, man.
So I made real
How
quick.
they know to do that?
Right.
Right.
That's
Where
the
they get
spirit.
that from?
Where they
Hey,
get
that's
that
Romans
They
8
think
and
they
16.
made it up.
That's Romans 8 and 16.
Takaya.
The spirit, right.
Right.
Look, that's a daycare. It's a daycare center behind my home. So their playground is right there. So you're hearing the teacher call the name all day, every day. All you hear is Isaiah, Jeremiah, Shemaiah. That's their name.
Shemaiah.
Yeah, they should get Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Yeah, you got Isaiah out there.
How was heaven?
Yeah. And you, but what?
Well,
everybody-
Shemaiah probably hear your house.
Sure.
Shemaiah, yeah, hear your house.
So you hear, and of course it's me. It's a Jake neighborhood I live in. So those are the names that you're hearing the teacher, because the kids is, you know, tell them to come in, stop doing that. So they calling out their names.
Oh,
and
the
stuff.
so-called Puerto Ricans. They named Jose, go back to Yosef, Joseph, Joseph, Ephraim, a lot of name Ephraim. So-called Jamaicans, a lot of they name Benjamin, Ben.
Jesus.
Hey Zeus, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'll let you.
Yeah, man.
But hey, they have a zeal with no knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Because really, that goes to show you that Yahushua were common names back then. Joshua was a common name amongst our people.
Yeah. So why are people doing this, man?
And you think about those names, you don't hear the so-called white man being named Isaiah, Jeremiah.
And how they like they meat? Oh, I like it medium rare. I like SS cargo.
They say
rotten
3
steak.
minutes on each
On
side.
east side, I was just gonna say that. Yup, 3 minutes on each
What's
side.
that gonna do?
Yeah.
And what do they do for their rituals, man? They drink blood and all that
Right.
madness, man.
Jake don't like blood. Jake try to drain the blood, man.
God.
Yeah.
So there's many, like it says in Deuteronomy 28, man, a sign and a wonder,
Right.
you know? So, hey, man, we fit the Cinderella spiritual slipper, man.
Right. That glass slipper.
Come, man.
And Esau, your feet fucked up. You got corns on it.
The sun don't even like
you got ingrown toenails. Your nails is yellow. It's brittle and shit.
Which is
And it
ironic.
smells, yeah.
That land is casting them out because, you know, which the script, that's numbers, you know, that was even talking about us. The land is casting them out because they have the highest rate of skin cancer. Even if they weren't in that land hundreds of years ago, or even thousands of years ago.
Right.
Not like that.
Now they was in the southern part with the caves to shelter them from the
Exactly.
Ah.
So they were over in the east, but
Right.
they were not in the most exposed part of the east.
Cave, or like those caves.
sun. Right.
Those buildings.
That's all this is
Right.
caves, man.
It's made
made with stone?
looks like
It look like it,
That's how
This is
they
Petra
live.
looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks.
On top, they got the plants up there. You see the little wheat, little grass things.
Oh, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And you give yourself, I'm a red blood American.
Yeah, kind of. It's just so many signs, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just a matter of enduring now, patiently.
Patiently.
That's the ingredients to salvation, man. And Lord willing, we're off that number and we last to the end, man.
And it said it should be in a low state. Owning Jewels, J.P. Morgan, MGM Films,
You got a monopoly.
all these companies stuff that disqualify you as being the children of Israel.
Yeah. Huh.
You ain't, hey buddy, the glove is not fitting you, and you're not gonna be equipped.
Huh.
I got something.
Right.
This is Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right.
You see, that's what they do. They live high.
Yep.
These are modern mountains.
Jake the light heights. Regular Jake the light heights.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
They like to look down. I don't know
Right.
why they like living like that, but that's their spirit.
But that's what they doing in over there in the land of eagles, the sophomore border from Israel.
And that's why their mascot is the eagle, because the eagle is the highest flying bird, man.
Yeah.
And he has a eyesight that he can see everything, man.
Yeah.
And that's what this
He's
judge was trying to
extremely
do.
proud.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's a hunter, man.
Yep.
He's a cunning hunter. So that fits you, Esau. You fit that red glass slipper. Now then you fit that glass slipper, Esau, perfect.
But that's the shoe he don't want to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he gonna wear it. He gonna like it too. All
Hey,
right?
well, shit, if somebody want to get that in Lamentations, man, where it talks about he's going to drink it down. That's what, his sin
Somebody
is
get
being
that in
revealed. It's meaning Esau's being made bare. It's being made known who you actually are, man. You're not the people according to the book. But you're in the book, but you're one that's in the book that has done wickedness. You're not going to be in the book of life.
You're the bad guy.
Right. You're the bad guy.
Like they said on Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange, you are cursed forever. No. Yeah. Hey, and that's true, man. Shit. And when you think like those little pamphlets that
they tell you that. They tell you the truth in those movies too, man.
just like those little pamphlets that he would be handing out in Christianity, but that's really kind of somewhat talking about his ass, because his ass is gonna be ass thing getting tossed into the fucking fire, man.
Cause they say everything in that movie. They say everything he do always get fucked up and shit.
Yeah. Every time he tried to repair some shit, it got even worse.
Hey, that's what's going on now. This controversy, man. Everything Esau trying to do, he trying to do it is just getting worse and worse.
Hey,
man.
if y'all ever get a chance, check that movie Idiocracy out.
Oh yeah.
That movie is
It's
funny.
on Netflix?
Yeah, I don't know if it's on Netflix, but it's an older movie, I think from 2005.
They had Terry Crews as the
Yeah,
president.
right. So if this man Kingdom was to keep going, that's exactly how the fuck it will wind up. Idiocracy, man.
Yep.
Check it out.
Yep.
That shit is awesome.
It's another series on AMC Plus called Papillon, where they trying to download their brain to a computer. And see, that's why the Most High got to stop, man, because this devil go on, man. He gonna fuck up the earth.
There'll be no flesh left
And
to save.
everybody download it to a computer frame, man.
God.
And that's not living.
Yeah.
That's not living, man. That's what this devil actually had plans, but he gonna fail. He ain't gonna get past. Even though when they see him get issued, man, that's not gonna prevail, man.
I got it right here.
But that's gonna be the beginning of the end for him.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that's
got
when
it.
it's all over.
Yep. Ain't gonna be no matrix for you, Esau.
This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and 22. In the fulfillment of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. And right now he in straits, man. It's like this devil is got a no-huddle offense with a minute left, man.
Yeah.
He just going, living off the seat of his pants, right?
Right.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Oh boy, he got his
Yeah.
steak, he got his steak, he
Yeah.
got his butter potatoes and shit.
God.
He got that good ass crunchy French bread. You see,
Yeah.
he got ponderosa and shit.
God.
He got that blood lobsters. He got that butter sauce with that lobster about to dip in it.
He got the seared outside of the steak.
Yep, he got that blue cheese
the little
sauce
blood
on the
for his
steak.
ass,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
like
he got that
coming
little
out.
blood. He picking it and watch the little blood come out the steak.
Swirling around with his
Swirling around in this shit. Smell it. Got a little wine and stuff. Oh,
Yahweh shall come smack all that shit out.
It's gonna be his last meal.
Yeah,
His last
last
meal.
meal.
Before he get to that last meal, Lord, he's gonna get a gut punch,
that-
and all that shit that he had been eating for the past millennia is about to come all out, man.
So that means he's on death row.
Yeah.
Because hey, what they say on death row, before you go, they say you get your last meal.
right. I can't say it, but you know, DMA.
Yeah.
All right.
Dead man walk.
Unalive man walk.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Verse 24. I started 23 again.
Probably take this down.
Right. When he is about to fulfill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of wrath upon him, and he shall be and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And that rain is the missiles, man.
Yep.
He shall flee from the iron weapons, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So, hey, man, those silos are going to unleash.
Right. It's like on a cartoon with like something chasing a cartoon character trying to shake it and still on his
Yeah,
head.
still on him. Yeah.
Still locked on his head.
Hey, that's how the curses did us.
Yup. It said, hey, the curse will be a passing this on us. It shall follow us, man. It said that in the scriptures, man. It's
Cook this fat.
All right, so hey man, ain't no way out, man. And the anti-Semitic narrative, man, this shit is destroyed. This shit decimated, man.
It's a propagated lie to deflect,
Yep.
to continue to change the narrative to a lie.
Right.
This is Sirach 13 and 3. It said, the rich man have done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wronged, and he must entreat also. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee, but if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. That's exactly what's going on with anybody who speaks against those small hats, man. You're going to have to entreat, and when you have nothing, they'll forsake you. It says, if thou have anything, he will live with thee, yea, he will make thee bear, and will not be sorry for it. Right? All you artists and all you people who sign with the small hats, all right, and they make you poor. They tax the shit out of you. They take all of your revenue.
Hey, what they do to Kanye? Oh, to change the accounts of his bank account, all this shit.
They did that shit in one day.
That shit in one day, man.
Shit, when these entertainers and these celebrities start standing up for injustice, what do these all say? Man, just play the fucking game. Play football. Nigga, rap. Like, they don't want to hear nothing of your actual opinion towards political injustice, man.
Where the scripture says with the real children of Israel is something, if you say something against your money should be stripped away.
That's wicked.
You don't fit the promises. That's nowhere in the scripture. The Lord scripture said when the children of Israel get persecuted, that another nation should come to their rescue.
That's a perfect example of the head and the tail.
Yep.
The head didn't like what the tail said, so the head took the money from the tail, man.
Yep.
In one day.
Yep.
That proves that they are the lender.
Yep.
You are not the borrowers. You are the lender.
And at the same time, it's a distraction. Also,
God.
they get rid of that cash money and go into electronic currency.
And you know what? With the distractions, like I say, with this devil, he throws one stone and hit 20 birds, man.
Yep.
And you'll have 20 people debating about, they think it's about 20 different things, but all of y'all right. But all these people in Babylon, they have the spirit of proudness and they love to debate, man.
Right.
You ain't supposed to be, well, now we'll go scripture and prove scriptures in front of the camera for edification. But as far as just debating, just to be proud, that barbershop prophet,
talk.
nah, man, that ain't about that, man. It's about glorifying Yahweh, about Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
I got a scripture for you. Was it 2 Timothy? Grab it real quick. It's it's like y'all got it. I'm still looking for it.
I got a little more on this Sirach 13.
Go ahead, bring that way. You looking for that.
It said, verse 6, if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou?
Yep.
And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice. And at the last, he will laugh thee to scorn afterward when he seeth thee.
Yep.
He will forsake thee and shake his head at thee.
Basically, use your ass.
Yeah.
Use your ass. Yep.
And how these people with no fucking talent use you for all your talent and they making all the money off of you?
Right.
Parasitic nature.
Hey, don't say. What it say in the scripture? You should identify Israel doing it.
Israel, the one with all the talent.
Yep.
It says, beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in thy jollity. If thou be invited of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more will he invite thee. Press thou not upon him, lest thou be put back. Stand not afar off, lest thou be forgotten. So that goes into something else. But the main point, you get with them, they're going to use you.
Yep.
All right, they're going to use you and milk you for your talents.
For everything you want.
And that's what Leroy Cohen said when he was interviewed. He said, yeah, I own this, I own that. He said, well, why you supporting artists if you know they're talking about gangbanging, they're talking
And
about...
that's anti-Semitic.
He said, I gotta eat.
Endorsing that damn gangster rap, man. That's anti-Semitic, man.
Yep. Which it was, once again, it was them who supported that straight out of Compton and what was his name?
Dr. Dre.
The manager.
Jerry.
Jerry Heller. Jerry Heller.
That's right.
Yep. And they showed you that in the movie. You went there, you like, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That's anti-Semitism, man.
Yep.
I got something to back you up. Proverbs 22:16, and it reads, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. So it's a no-win situation. All right? No-win situation. All right, whether they're oppressing you through their means or whether you're giving of yourself to them.
Ain't no damn Vivica Fox, Whoopi Goldberg, Roland Martin, all right, T.D. Jakes, all these Jakes you trying to get.
That's what I look for.
All these Jakes trying to get to come in, this shit not gonna work, man.
The Northern Kingdom on that too.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
that,
all
get that
right.
on camera.
Yeah, I already bought my ticket.
You buy odds?
Huh?
You buy odds?
About the whole camp.
Y'all don't.
We
I work a
back.
lot.
Like the last time, we gonna go with you.
No, it's certain days I go to work and be off.
He said, I don't fuck with y'all like that.
Now, don't be,
Not on these days.
Don't be,
On Saturday,
Everything
don't be-
changed, you know.
Don't be so
Buy
in
the tickets,
Discord,
we
dog.
go to the show, you know.
Oh, but
Don't be so in Discord. I lost my train of thought. That's what your ass, man. Oh yeah, you can't stop this shit, man. Get on Revelation 3 and 7. Somebody you can't nothing you can do against this truth. Before it.
We're gonna seal it off.
All right.
this 2 Corinthians 13.
Yeah, get that Revelation 3 and 7.
It's Revelation chapter 3, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
And to the angel of the church of Philadelphia write these things, saith he that is holy, he that is true, he that hath the key of David.
That's your howl shot.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
He that openeth and no man shutteth,
Uh-huh.
and shutteth no man openeth.
Right. So you get all these Vivica Fox, Roland Mark, Whoopi Goldberg, Whoopi Cushion. They worth shit.
Hey, that dumb bitch even took the small hat name.
Right.
Goldberg.
Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg, man. All right, you get The View.
Yeah.
You get Vlad. You get, I think, did Vlad saw some shit? Vlad. All these celebrities. MSNBC. Roland Martin, all them, man, they ain't gonna prevail against the truth, man. They can't stop the awakening of the 12 tribes. They can't stop the awakening of the elected Israel of 1/3, man.
Hey, man, the truth is like a runaway train
It's
with
like
no
a running
brakes,
train, man. It's keep going and going, man. And it's like a bullet. You can't stop a bullet from
Nah.
going.
Hey, Jakes in the 70s made songs about the Love Train,
Yeah.
the OJs.
Yeah.
They was talking about, if you listen to that song, man, they was talking about the truth, even though they made a pact with Esau, you know. A lot of them Earth, Wind, and Fire, man.
I was just about to say that. The Earth, Wind, and Fire through so much of their music.
Through the stone.
Okay?
Fantasy. That's like talking about
Bless the
youth.
children.
Yeah.
Hey, so like just to repair a mistake I had said, those styles of brass, that's the Greek Empire. That's the Greek Empire. The silver was the Medo-Persians when they took over Babylon. That was the Medo-Persian Empire.
Now you see what the brothers did? He corrected himself, so
Yeah.
he went off. Those
Spirit.
small heads, they ain't gonna do that.
No.
They just make up shit.
Yeah.
Even though 2/3 don't preach it, they
I was
don't
gonna
do
say that, yeah.
All right.
I see them type of books.
Hey man, Great Millstone County, we got the 100% truth.
John.
No, we got the 1000% truth. And you can't, ain't nothing you can stop. You're not gonna stop the rise of y'all. You know, you're not gonna stop Yahweh from establishing his kingdom on earth, man.
Nope.
I don't give a shit. If one night, man, Esau, what you ain't gonna accomplish anyway, because you ain't gonna get the elect. If you get rid of all of us, man, you can't stop the Most High, man. He can make living stones
I was
from
just gonna say, he can make stones, yeah.
All right, so you're in a no-win situation, man.
Done.
It's time for you to go down, man.
I got that 2 Corinthians.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth,
Right.
but for the truth.
Right.
So no matter what you do,
Right,
the truth's still gonna come out.
Oh, fat ass Roland Martin can't do nothing. Vivica Fox, old bulldog looking ass can't stop the truth, man.
Hey, what they say, even bad controversy is good controversy.
That's right. Because it got people talking.
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad publicity. 'Cause
Right.
it's gonna come out. Hey, the more people talk about it, the more it's gonna center more attention on this, and then somebody's gonna see that. Oh, some of this is actually true, man.
Yep.
Because if Kanye reaching about 30 million people, and hell, you may have 5,000 of the elect, and then 30 million. Hey, we're going home, man. The
Yeah, we
city.
going home, man. Hey, Dorothy going home.
Yeah. God.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like that cartoon Thundercats. Remember Lion-O took out the sword?
Yeah.
And no matter where he was,
Yeah.
he said thunder.
They head to lift
And
up.
no matter where they was,
they
they was like, oh!
Yeah, immediately
But they heard
The
it
eyes
too.
go red.
The sound went out. The sound went out into all the earth.
Yep.
looked up at the
Romans
heavens.
They like, what, nigga?
Yeah,
They did turn up.
yeah. He getting boxed.
Thunder.
Hey, Lion, the head strap, Lion Judah, man.
Lion Lord, y'all. Hey, and Panthro was a Jake.
Panthers and all those Jakes,
Yeah,
man.
they was
Chiefs,
y'all.
all
They
of them,
Chitara.
man.
Hey, who's known for running fast?
You're right.
Benjamin and Judah, man.
We gonna fuck you up for that, Esau. You ain't bring out that Thundercats movie.
Yeah.
We gonna fuck you up in the kingdom for that. We ain't
Even
bring that.
He-Man. This devil that flipped it and got Adam as
yeah.
a pale-faced blonde.
Yeah, we gonna jack you up. We gonna jack you up, Esau. You ain't bring no Thundercats to the screen.
Hey, man.
Hey,
if
I'm
you-
serious. We gonna get you for that in the kingdom, man.
When you
ain't
watch
bring-
all the credits of them old school things we used to watch as kids, man,
Yeah,
it always was Schuscherberg or Schneider or
Yep.
It was
Because
the
they
little
got
hats,
our
man.
records.
Yeah.
They profit. Matter of fact, they
Romans 10.
infringing
18.
on they taking our shit, man, and making money off of it, man. Cause they taking our culture, they culture appropriated, but they profiting off of it, man.
And the one thing to be part
go
of
ahead.
the elect is you have to take accountability, man.
Right,
And
they-
that's what we've done, man.
They don't take accountability. They'll never admit they wrong. The brother just correct himself when he messed up. That shit.
Beautiful, yeah.
You don't see that. You don't see what's the preacher. I made a mistake, and this and that, and you never see a preacher or rabbi say that, man.
And that shows that the man has integrity because he could
Yep.
just sat back like that. Yeah.
And nobody never knows.
And he's not slothful.
Right. Y'all slothful, man. If you was a real children of Israel, you'd be on the street prophesying, man.
And that's why we take a lot of Esau's intel and we go heavy into Psalm 64 and 8 because, hey, this man does a diligent search. Why? Because it's his kingdom.
Right.
You gonna
You
want to
gotta
know.
keep it up.
Yeah, there you go. And in order to tell a lie, you gotta know the truth.
You gotta know the truth. Yes, right. In order to tell a lie, you got to know the truth. And that truth is that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American are just like that the Bible speaks of, and the so-called white men are the nation Edom. Okay? And this Queen of America is coming to a fiery end, man.
Look at this. He got women's life freedom shirt.
Right. They all came from down there as well.
Right.
The giant head, so like fucking Northern Kingdom is
Just God,
just
man.
gay as hell.
Yeah. let Ephraim be, man.
Anybody got some scriptures while we all close it out?
I got
This,
one word.
this real quick. This Proverbs 25:2. Since y'all mentioned it, is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. Woo. Yep. So to search out all these different things, to search out the real history, to search out the understanding of the scripture, that's the honor of kings. All right? We're a nation of kings and priests. All right? It says the heaven for height and the earth for depth and the heart of the kings is unsearchable. Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. Take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. That's what's about to happen. Put not forth thyself in the presence of the king, and stand not in the place of great men. For better it is that it be said unto thee, come up hither, than thou shouldest be put lower in the presence of the prince whom thine eyes have seen. All right, what the point was in verse 2, man. It is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter.
That was
Proverbs 25:2.
I got one. This is Job 8:8. It says, "For I inquire, I praise thee." Meaning, beg, I beseech, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. So all we're doing is searching out the customs of our fathers, man. You know, and not only our fathers, but the fathers of every nation and race. So we can tell these nations that this is who you are. This is what the scripture says you were going to be doing in the last days, and this is what's going to happen in the future, man. This is what's happening. This is what happened in the past. This is what's happening now, and this is what's about to happen in the future of this place, man. You know.
That's right. Yep, this is 1 Timothy 1:4. It says, neither giving heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions rather than godly edifying, which is in faith, so do. All right, now we're not saying that, well, look, I know I'm from this tribe, I know I'm I go back to the sons of Aaron. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that. We're not going into these genealogies, but we are declaring our pedigree.
Yep.
We are declaring our nation.
Yep.
Right? And we're not giving heed to fables too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of lies and old wives' tales mixed in with that. And those small hats, they still use that stuff to this day. All right? And if you're so-called black, Native American, or Latino, you are Israelite, according to the Bible. It's time to repent. That was it.
I got one. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 14. Of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of hearers. You know, it says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High God, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Which, hey, like the brother said, we're not out here to say that we're of this tribe or shit, that we were really this person in the past life. No, we tell you what, that we are the Hebrew Israelites, that everyone that's on the face of this earth has once been here before, and they're coming back for their judgment. You know, directly and plain what the scripture says, man.
That's right. Was it a judgment as a wheel?
Oh, yeah, that's the second Ezra, what is it, the 3rd chapter? Yeah, I like it down to a ring.
Alright, so with that, all praises to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakadash.
Alright, double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, Great Millstone. Salutation, Yahweh, will teach the truth. And Abal.
Shalom, Abal.